All right, this video we're going to go over the Silent Mentoring roster document we've created, a couple of the changes and just kind of how to use it. Um, First off, to find it on your My Drive, you're going to go to your NHHS folder and NHHS staff. It's going to be down here, so if you need it in the future, there it is. Go and open the document, and it looks a little bit different than what we talked about in our last staff meeting, and I kind of had to make some changes because I couldn't get the document's permissions to work the way I was hoping. So essentially what we've done is, instead of typing in your comments here like Leanne had done, in fact, this, just so you know, this is going to get deleted. I didn't want to delete her comment though, so she could add it over here. We're going to use the comments button or option here. And for example, I did one here on Thomas Colts, who's Jason's student, but you could comment on anybody's student, if you have something to share. So if you look here, here's a comment that I had put on there. So we'll go over this in just a second. So to add a comment, I'm actually going to go to 2018 here and go down to, who did I speak to today? All right, Austin Ushek here. So again, this column is going to go away. So we are asking that you do, talk to each of your mentees at least one time each quarter, which is why each year has set up into quarters. And since Austin's a sophomore, he's only going to be here for 3 more years. That's why there's not a fourth column there. So what I would do, go to the correct column, quarter 1 for 2015 for Austin, and I'm going to come up here and click on the comment button. Now I'll add my comment. I'm still going to ask that you put the date in, space dash space, just to keep it consistent, and then you can go ahead and type in whatever the conversation was. All right, when you're done, you're going to hit comment, and you'll notice nothing shows up in this box, but you get this little orange triangle in the corner. If you put your mouse over that cell, it'll pop up. I didn't have to put my name in there because it already indicated who it was that made the comment. If I want to add to this comment, if I have another conversation with Austin in the same quarter, I can just click on this here, go to reply. Maybe this happens in a couple of days. Austin now wants to attend MSU or U of M. And I'll hit reply. So that's how you can continue to add for each quarter. You don't have to only do these for your students. Those are the ones you're responsible for, of course. But for example, I'll show you back on the freshman one here. I was talking with Thomas Colts, who's Jason's student, but had a good conversation with him. Well, I wouldn't call it good, but some information to share, so I had commented on here. Jason can add to this and just keep adding to the thread. Again, this is just to share information about students. So one other thing I wanted to show, and how to delete them. So let's say I can go and edit or delete my comments. So if I go back here, click on the one that I want, if I click this little button here, I can edit it and change what was written in there, or I can simply delete it because that conversation never happened, and it will go away. So that's how you do the comments. I will talk to Debbie and Leanne. You both had made some comments here that I'll just ask you to put and change it to an actual comment using the comments button here. One more thing to do. The one thing that's annoying about comments is every time somebody makes one, it's going to send you an email notification, which you don't want. So turn that off. Come up here under comments. Go to notifications, and then choose none. And what that will do is now you won't get those emails. So go ahead and try this out. If you have questions, let us know. We'll talk about this at our next staff meeting.